We begin tonight in Clark County. A Glenwood man receives nearly 40 life sentences today after pleading guilty to raping 31 children. 58-year-old Barry Walker was convicted of dozens of counts of rape of a minor, computer exploitation of a child, and other similar charges in Clark County. Our Samantha Boyd has been following this story for weeks now, and Samantha finally wrapped up today in what can only be described as a very emotional courtroom.
Yeah, Laura, that's right. For many victims there today, they were able to see some justice served. We heard from several of them in the courtroom as they addressed Walker through letters they'd written. And while we saw no reaction from Walker, it's safe to say their words hit nearly everyone else in that courtroom pretty hard.
The scope of these offenses is kind of breathtaking.
Decades worth of charges Barry Walker was convicted of Thursday.
31 children that we know of that were raped over the span of a quarter century in at least 2 counties.
All handled within a few hours in a Clark County courtroom on Thursday and in Pike County on Wednesday.
I'm not sure what a just sentence would be, but we got the maximum sentence for each count, for each child, for each victim.
We first heard from the prosecuting attorney, Dan Turner, several weeks ago after he filed the latest charges in this case, all adding up to more than 30 counts of rape, nearly 30 counts of computer exploitation of a child, and several dozen other similar charges.
In a weird sort of way, it's been an honor to get to meet some of these young ladies, and some of them, are as young as 9 years old at this point, and some of them are as old as 30.
Several victims given a voice in the courtroom as Turner read their written letters to Walker, some even facing him to read theirs out loud. One saying, "I did not do anything wrong. I was only 2 years old, but now I am 13 years old and I have a voice."
We talk to those girls quite a bit, but I think when the court hears firsthand what they experienced in trauma as a young girl, absolutely, very emotional.
Another victim saying Thursday, "I hope the world sees you for who you are, which is a predator who preyed on other girls. I win, those other girls win, you won't be remembered."
Those girls showed today that Barry Walker did not win. They won this case, and their lives are going to go on.
Clark County Sheriff Jason Watson reiterating that this case has always been about the victims.
I do think justice was served today in the courtroom. However, my opinion, there's no amount of time that could be given to Barry Walker that will take what he robbed from these little girls.
Turner adds that this case involved all the victims that he knows of, but there still could be others. He encourages any victim, Walkers or not, to not stay silent. Reporting live in studio, Samantha Boyd, KARK 4 News.